where you're thinking of something and you're like, ah, shit, that is way too scary. I should not be thinking about this. And your brain is like, let's think about this. I'm like, how about no?
Let's
Me
think
on
about a
Monday.
lot.
That was literally me on Sunday night.
Was it that afterwards?
Bro, you have no idea what pain it caused me through that entire night. I guess he healed over time and sat down in the chair.
Hmm.
Sorta.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
See you around.
Oh!
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business.
Reality.
The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be
Thank you,
okay,
Doc.
though. He'll be...
It's super ironic that we took like a shitload of, shotgun shells, but it was the silver bullet that got us.
Oh yeah, that's the weakness of a werewolf.
be okay.
In mythology.
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I
Why
don't
silver,
every
though?
single scrap of
That is
Actually, wait, it makes me...
the funny
Makes
part
me
is
wonder.
Bloody Mary even brings that up. She's like, because she shoots him, with the silver bullet, and she's like, I thought that silver bullets only work on werewolves, but apparently that's not the case if it works on you, and you're not a werewolf. Last I checked.
He's kind of a werewolf. But not really. In this scenario, I don't know.
He's a
So then
wolf
wait,
who can turn into a human. It's the reverse of the werewolf.
Hmm.
I know it gets complicated.
You know,
Oh,
continue.
Because the idea of a werewolf is a human turns into a wolf. In Bigby's case, he's a wolf by default. It's just that he can turn into a human.
So wait,
He's liable to suffer some
what
long-term
would crows
toxicosis.
be weak to then?
Who?
Crows. Or ravens.
Uh,
I guess glass, because they can't see glass. Birds can't see glass.
you just reminded me of that scene.
Easy there.
No, it's a
Not to
fact.
move.
Some bird. I'm pretty. It's either some birds or all birds. They cannot see glass.
Most.
Bigby.
I don't even know why you in this house. You
Can't keep
watched
moving
it
this
happen.
boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain.
Swinehart, how bad is it?
No, not the worst I've seen, but damn near it. I must say, you're testing even my skills here.
Please, Bigby, don't
Ah,
move it. Doctor.
my arm, bruh.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it
I
himself.
played MK and this is making me squirm more.
I know, right? Like, why the fuck does that keep happening? Like, we keep playing like gory games, and we're like, oh, okay. But every single time, we had this conversation in Until Dawn as well. But if we see like anything blood or gore related in any other story, we instantly like, it makes our skin crawl. I'm like, why?
Why?
Anyway,
Yeah,
and here we have a lovely
Doesn't really do it for
procedure.
me. I've seen worse. That's a one tough motherfucker.
What is he trying to do? Push it back into place?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what he's doing.
Oh! Oh!
There you go.
Not bad. That'll do, I suppose. He's lucky to be alive, and he won't be next time.
The
if
fact
he
he's
keeps
able
going
to
like
do
this.
that.
You know what the
Most
fucked up
people
part is?
are not able to do that shit.
You know what the fucked up part is? If you take too long, but if you take too long to fix your arm, suddenly the doctor is like, oh, for crying out loud, and he just grabs you and just goes, and just adjusts it himself.
Oh.
He didn't listen to me before.
then.
Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
You know, I can't hear you.
Quiet. Just relax.
Why, you
My man said, I'm here.
Hush, I'm operating.
Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's
Murder.
out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so if you wouldn't mind,
Yeah.
I'd appreciate the headroom.
Yeah, he's the type
Stick
that
around,
would-
alright? I don't know if I
anything
trust
to
this
him.
guy.
Oh, please, I could do this with my optic nerve severed.
You could have just. He could have just said with his eyes closed.
Man had to be fancy with it.
We'll be gone in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
How do you
Oh, yo.
sew a turtle back together?
You know what? We're asking questions
Colin,
at the wrong
you're
time.
not
Come
even
on.
supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be?
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There, all done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me, and, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Damn.
I
This way.
mean,
You'll be fine for
Just be
light
grateful
duty,
you're not pushing
if
up
you can figure
daisies.
out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch.
I don't need a babysitter. I can look after myself.
says that well covered in bandages and blood.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I believe you.
Clearly.
Cowboy. Well done.
Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Swiney. Why?
And yet somehow he is not one of the three little pigs.
He's not?
He's not. He just happens to be called Swinehart.
Now here's the thing, right? Imagine if this
So-
Telltale game would have played differently.
How do you,
Like the
feel?
game just chooses all the dialogues
It's
for
Bigby,
you.
Snow.
That wouldn't be that. By that point, it wouldn't be a Telltale game.
True.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
But imagine
How do I
what would
feel?
happen.
How do you think
Then
I
it's like-
feel? Like
What would
shit.
they even
You should
say
see how you look.
officially?
you had us... you had us worried there for a while. You,
Don't be catching feelings now.
you stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess.
Don't touch me.
That's
Put
alright.
the hand down.
She's just
Kind
being
of scared the
gentle.
hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived,
I'm pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin,
I'm just saying.
Is it weird that I know exactly what he's talking about?
I know. Every kid should know what they're talking about when they had like a toy
I
of
was
that
worried
caliber.
about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
we'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
That is a fact. Bigby hasn't actually slept so
I mean,
far.
do they need to at this point?
I could throw in the idea that, you know, because he's a wolf, he's nocturnal, but I don't think that's the case.
What
I mean,
whole
even
thing?
wolves
What's
need
even
rest
happening out there?
eventually.
I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
Hold that thought. Just double checking.
Literally, Joy comes back and now he wants to play. Oh, now I've been summoned. Everybody wants me now.
For what?
Because I technically paused Baldur's Gate before joining the video because I had to go
What
do
do you mean?
something.
You traded Crane to save Bigby.
Ah.
I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder.
Yeah, thanks, Snow, for all that back there.
Again, we are not a thing.
Oh, I'm confused. I thought she like
No problem.
led him into a trap
Thanks.
to get killed.
You're
That's
not
what it
pissed
looked like
that
when I
Crane's
joined
flown
back. I was
the
like,
coop?
oh no, never mind.
Or that the crooked man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb.
We're all mad about it, Colin.
What else could Snow do? If she didn't hand him over, my ass would be down the witching well. And Crane still would have been taken.
Okay.
If you're wondering what the witching well is, it's basically a well that everything gets dumped. But the thing is, if it gets dumped, like, you do not recover it.
It's gone.
I'll take your
basically.
word for it.
Yeah.
All I care about right now is
I met you
just
somebody
what does the
did.
Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all
Alright,
about the
I'll be right back.
murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily?
This is about those girls, and it'll always be about those girls. Nothing will change that.
We'll see. The Crooked
I mean,
Man
that is pretty much why we
declared
started it.
war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean? What is this right way?
We haven't been doing a good job. You and I.
You think?
Bull fucking shit.
So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book, straight as an arrow.
Bullshit, we've
as
been
driven
doing a
snow.
good job.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of
Sure you're not.
It's just Crane's a fucking idiot.
this town has enough.
I know, right? Like, she's basically saying we haven't been doing shit correctly. I'm like, we haven't been doing shit correctly because we weren't the ones doing it.
Monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters to fight monsters.
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees. I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Well, if that's the case, please explain to Colin why tearing Dumb's throat out was necessary.
You can't let up until the fight is finished. He was still a threat, and that's all there is to it.
Sure. Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as
I mean, it's a fact. If you don't deal with the bad guy there and then, they will just come back to bite you later, you know?
I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then.
Relax, Colin. I can speak for myself, okay?
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the
Oh,
farm.
give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town. It keeps everybody out of trouble.
If Snow says that's the way it's gotta be, that's the way it's gotta be.
What? Are you kidding me?
If you would simply get a glamour.
Get a glamour? With what money? You think I can work? I don't even have thumbs.
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
And very, very, very specific to say.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Narissa.
Narissa?
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
The Little Mermaid.
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls.
You're also
And
covered
I should
in
probably
blood.
change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Narissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here.
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
Yeah, to be honest, Colin is, he's actually different
Yeah,
from
Colin.
most animals.
I think so far Colin is literally the only character who, actually, like, how to put this? Like, everyone else sees Bigby, and they're like, I think Colin is the only character in the entire game who basically says, you know what? You get a pass. Even though you literally tried to eat me a few years ago. And by a few, I have a huge feeling they mean a couple of centuries, but whatever.
Okay, so TK's still here. Alright, good to know.
In
Right.
sheep's clothing.
Hi, Sheriff.
Sub Little Mermaid.
Hi, Narissa.
Alright, that's right. They was gonna be in the office meeting. That's right, that's right.
Have a seat.
Because I think he told her at some point to come by his office.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be.
Well, let's just say I've been better.
Sort of. Oh,
Hang on a second, BRB. Do that, and resume.
Huff and puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
No, it's an everyday thing.
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the crooked man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark.
Isn't there a way to get rid of that spell?
In theory, yes, but let's not say it, because, yeah, it kind of gets solved in the end, but we don't have a solid answer if it did get solved, you know?
I used
Like,
to have friends to help me find my way.
like at the end, she's like, really? Like at the end, she's like, my dude, the spell in theory is broken, but I wouldn't try taking off my ribbon anytime soon.
But now, they're gone. And I don't know what to do.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter. And I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours.
She's basically giving us a heads
Are
up.
you? Look around you.
It's my job to look out for people, and not just my friends.
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
But
your lips are sealed.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time.
you're not.
I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
It's the ribbon.
Do you like it? Do you?
How can I? It's a tool to keep you stuck in that life. Subservient. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
You have this terrible option here, but I'm not gonna be that guy.
That spell Crane talked about. Is there any way to break it? Is there something I can do about it?
No! These lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back! You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons... If you take them off...
Yep.
Sorry, I wish I could do something.
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably Snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of... trouble.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I
faces.
just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
Oh, really?
That was... abrupt.
It's one way to send a message.
Oh yeah, Nerissa, you know,
What
the
did she
Little
tell you?
Mermaid.
I didn't mean to rush her out.
Yeah.
Basically
Did you get
that.
anything from her?
She couldn't really
Oh yeah, because
say
you told me I
anything.
think last episode.
The
that I was-
magic that Crane was talking about. It's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off, or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay then.
Yeah, if you yeah, it's not an option. Like if you take off the ribbon, your head just like that falls off.
Well, clearly there has to be a way to get rid of that spell somehow.
So, about Beauty and Beast.
Huge
Do you
chance,
think
but
there's
I
something
don't know.
to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man?
Beauty told me she had to take out a loan from the Crooked Man. Seems like a pretty bad deal.
I can only imagine what they're thinking now. We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
Marriage trouble! Already!
Already?
Are you going to tell me? Or are you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was. You know what was going on, Beast. I had to get a job, and you wouldn't have it. Don't make it into something it wasn't.
It's the principle of it.
Don't act like you weren't keeping secrets, too.
If you're going to bring up ancient history, I don't have to stand here and listen to it.
Fine. Go off in a huff. I'm through talking anyway.
Now there's a phrase I haven't heard in centuries.
Through talking, right?
No, go off in a huff.
I'll blow your house down.
Oh. What do you want? Well? You're just going around knocking on doors?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
You think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby.
Hey man, if you want to go for round 2...
I'm not trying to fight you, bro. I'm just trying to
All
get
the
this mystery
sneaking
solved so I can
around
go to
and
bed.
secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there? Beast?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
You're at the game.
It's your pal.
May I come in?
This is
Bigby.
just being random. Just open
Hi,
my door.
Bigby.
Just,
Please excuse us for
looked
just
at
a
me
minute.
for like 2 seconds. And I looked back
Can
and I
I
was like,
talk
okay,
to you in
why are you
private?
here?
Yes.
Just didn't say anything.
Let's.
She just left.
I keep seeing that like everywhere, and apparently
Now's not
it's
the
like
good time. Recording. We're talking about something. What is it?
oh well.
Surgeons, because why is there teeth in your arm?
I guess I really do have the
This
smallest
is
apartment in the
irregular growth
woodlands.
that would need to be sorted out, or else it could lead to infection and possibly causing your arm to be amputated.
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went
Yeah,
behind
this is
my back.
irregular growth that could
And
cause
then
infection.
you run and
Why is
call
the
him
teeth growing out
again?
of your
Well,
elbow?
I trust
Of
him.
course you do. He was keeping secrets
Talk
for
about
you.
living in the past.
One little thing. Do you want to keep fighting about that?
Okay,
Or do you want to
that
try to
happened.
sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called. We'll finish this later, but we need
The
to talk to
rose
Bigby.
she had offered was truly an
If you wanna
enchanted
talk, we'll
rose.
talk.
Isn't like Beauty and the Beast like your favorite Disney movie the whole time?
Yes.
Enough said.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know
I can
what
see
they
that.
say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
Who on earth ever said that?
Only them.
Can start someone else's. Am I missing something here? Hang on a second. Hold that thought real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, just try again real quick.
Because it said can't do it, someone else is. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure no one is. Anyway.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh? Did you come to give us decorating tips?
I mean, do you have pen and paper on standby?
I just say
Nothing.
it looks nice.
It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
Is this something about that loan you took out? From the crooked man?
I didn't know what else to do, so...
We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do.
I'd like to help you, but I can't do anything if you don't tell me what's going on.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us?
You do realize what he's basically asking.
If we tell you what's going on, is it not going to find its way coming back to us?
Yeah. They're basically
That's
asking
basically
for...
what he's saying.
We'd be risking
They're
a
basically
lot.
asking for protection.
We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain...
reassurances or assurances. I'm terrible with English.
Reassurances? Or assurances?
I can protect
Assurances.
you, but only if you tell
It's
me what I need to
assurances.
know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
We aren't.
And just tell me what's going on here.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
You can guess what she means by that.
I guess they spent a lot of money and then they ended up in debt.
Yes. It's
There's
like how
not a-
B said it. He said we are used to a certain lifestyle.
A lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Like?
Are you going to say peasants? Because I'm considered a peasant. So what are you trying to say there, Beast? What do you mean by that?
One side there, peasant.
Oh, sorry for not addressing you as a royalty.
And we're out doing something fabulous.
let me just,
A day at the beach?
Hey,
Skiing the
we're
slopes.
not done here.
I should...
And we can't come to the phone right now,
Hi, Blaine.
so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible.
Mario. Hello.
That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
What the hell did you get yourselves into?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
Sounds like a lovely fellow.
Sounds
So,
like
hold-
you got
what-
a
hold
debt
on, I
collector
just
after
came in.
you.
What did I miss? Bro?
I missed a lot as well because I had to do something too.
Well, Bloody Mary beat the fuck out of us, shot us with a silver bullet, broke our arm, we reattached our arm, we let Colin stay, despite the rules saying no, and now we are
We are
He
now
just got
what?
Nunga gapped himself.
All I
That's a
care
lovely
about is,
portrait.
how can I find the Crooked Man?
Unite.
Ah, God damn it, I hate it when my controller does this. Where did I cut out?
You cut out explaining something related to
After Colin.
after
Also,
Colin,
you might
yeah.
want to save.
Yes, I should.
Who do I...
But yeah, basically, Colin, stays despite Snow saying that he should leave. And now we are up in Beauty and the Beast's apartment to see what their situation is.
Hey, look, man. Colin did nothing wrong. He may
Talk
be a
to.
freeloader,
Where
but
do
I
I
don't think
go?
he's a murderer.
Yeah, he may be a couch surfer, but he's not useless.
I mean,
If you
he's
can,
eating up all my food.
I mean, you can cook him up for bacon.
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place.
I love this part. I don't know why. I absolutely love that part.
Oh, when they hugged each other?
Yeah, because they basically say to each other, whatever happens next, we're in this together. So if we're throwing ourselves under the bus, we're going together.
Well, let me stop.
I'd overheard
Please.
people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
I have no friggin' idea who that is.
I've heard of the name.
Oh yeah.
But I never know
That
what he's
slimy
about.
prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed
Isn't one of the
out some
Tweedles
poor
dead now
fable.
because you murdered one of them?
You know,
Yep.
I got a question. The artwork that you did on the Wolf Among Us, whose outfit is supposed to be, or is that TK's custom outfit?
Funny enough, that outfit is actually from the second game, which hasn't come out yet.
Oh, the trench coat.
Yeah,
But never the Crooked Man.
because newsflash, apparently in the sequel, Bigby's gonna be rocking drip.
Yay,
Maybe
unreleased
it's just
drip for
regular
me.
fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the Woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
Yeah, speaking of
I
that,
guess he's hit hard times too.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night. Trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby, don't go there.
you do realize that that is a very dangerous idea.
That's practically suicide.
Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And
what?
you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
Isn't filet a type of meat?
Yeah, it's a way...
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night.
I do know a fable named Johann, but I can't remember which.
That's a very mythical name.
But when I
Johann.
finished, it was your...
When I hear the name Johann, I just think of Johann Sebastian Bach.
Gonna have to
pal
give me a
Mary
backstory
who
on
showed
that
up to
later.
pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up. And it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She gets under my skin, you know. I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn...
I'm gonna be real with you, if I had to deal with this bitch on a daily basis, I would avoid her as well.
Bro, I'm not trying to see none of that. Wait, Dylan, you can see all of this, just making sure.
Dylan?
Yes.
Okay.
I should play.
But yeah, Johann Sebastian Bach is, I think, one of the 3 biggest musicians ever. It was Johann Sebastian Bach, Ludwig von Beethoven, and Mozart something.
Right, you
Mozart,
don't.
Bach, and
I don't need a
Beethoven.
rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
Oh,
We
throw
shouldn't
me.
have...
Just
this-
cry me a river.
To this day, I still think Beauty and the Beast are a absolute couple goal.
to live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
Define that.
Find that.
No, probably not.
His face.
So,
That's the
where
face
are
I
you
pull
going?
on a daily
If
basis.
this all goes sideways,
My man gave him the side smirk. He's like, you know what? I probably shouldn't. I'm too low for your standards, aren't
You
I?
know what? You're right. Let's leave it at that.
I'd like to know where it's coming from.
He's basically saying, my dude, if you fuck this up,
Everyone Dougie's.
Oh, so we gotta choose which one first.
I can't actually remember what I took the last time, so I'm just gonna go with the butcher shop.
I want to know what the crooked man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would
So what?
really
You want
appreciate
me to kill
it.
him?
Yes.
What do you say?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that
Is
the
what
Crooked
you
Man
were
is
implying.
dangerous.
I mean,
You
that's
just want
literally...
this man's candle to be snuffed, which means death. And we're not that kind of guy.
My man
We're
said,
here to solve mysteries, not kill people.
my man
But then
said,
again,
"Cat."
you did kill Tweedledee, so...
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean...
You could tell that to one of the Tweedles that end up died.
Yo, our character. I am not a killer. Literally, as the last night. Give me your face.
Yo, he said, give me your throat.
To all of
Pause.
Fabletown.
I'm gonna do...
I literally went for this man's neck.
Took this man's throat
My
out
job.
and left him there for
Lucky
meat
for you,
to die.
that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Why do I feel like those two are secretly plotting something in the background?
Just a regular smoke break. Alright, let's get the business.
No smoking.
Fuck.
My man took one puff and then realized no smoking.
You know what? Fuck it.
Keep smoking. I don't give a shit.
Bug life. Come on.
Yo, my man said no. The sign says no smoking. You know what I say?
Yo, he said one more puff for the road. I don't know
Very
why.
appetizing. Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this?
You'd be surprised.
People who can't afford to get normal meat.
I don't see these cuts anywhere in here.
Can I be real with you regarding meat?
What?
Go on.
I like my meat only if it's cooked. Like, when I go to, like, the grocery store or, to the market and they have it, like, just hanging off of meat hooks and everything, I really don't like it.
Empty.
What you mean? You can
Either
cook it
he's got a
yourself.
whole lot of
Yeah,
customers.
that's just
or he
how it's
doesn't have any.
displayed. You just see how the meat is before you cook it. It's not they're
Right.
gonna serve it to you and then you eat right then and there.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I guess it was because you remember there used to be a living creature at some point.
That plus, when it's kind of, like, not into cooked pieces, when it's like the whole thing skinned on display, hanging from a meat hook, Not exactly the most appetizing thing.
I mean, they're dead, so they wouldn't know.
I mean, for me, it's just like, bro, it's food. I'm waiting for that to get into my stomach.
Welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you?
Pig
You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's
Yo, disrespectful.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, our character never picks up his cigars. Like, ever.
Just crushes them. Yo, man,
Let's see
is
what we got here.
disrespectful.
Flank steak on special. New York strip. I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like.
This is cool and everything.
Sirloin.
Where's Mary?
I know Bloody Mary hangs around here. I want to talk to her.
I don't know what you mean. What you see is what you get.
Yo, start talking, Baldy.
Just meat. You don't find anything else. We just, we do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
Well, if we open up a packet, you better be sharing.
I guess not.
I just saw the packet opening. I was like, yo, whoever eating, you better be sharing.
And then let me take a wild guess, sir. The next thing you'll say is you're going to beat yours later on.
Did you hear that?
Hey, yo!
Hey, whoa.
Hey, yo!
Oh, beat yours. What the fuck are you talking about? Were you talking about eating each other's schlong, something shit like that?
What?
Hey, yo!
I'm real sorry.
Hey, man,
I just gotta go check on that.
So
Don't
many
go anywhere.
meats,
I'll be
bro.
right back.
He might as well
Butcher,
burn that
I just
one
have
out.
to go.
Yeah,
Bro, there's meat for eating and then there's meat for beating. And I'm not talking about the one for beating.
Yeah.
And there's meat.
Yeah, how did the dude from Bucky say it? Oh, pickle. How do I taste?
Oh,
uh-huh. This I don't like.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
I remember seeing in movies they use them as punching bags.
Yes.
I know I had dinner and all, but now I feel hungry again.
Just wait out front. I'll be right there.
Right.
Mess back here. Look, can you come back tomorrow, maybe?
Not gonna lie, this is giving me Barry the Chopper vibes from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh.
What's the problem? I'm just coming back to give you a hand.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes.
Oh, safety purposes. They just meat.
And yeah, you're supposed to be the safety purposes?
Oh, damn it.
Hmm?
You're acting sus, you know that?
Such an innocent guy, you're acting pretty damn strange, Johann.
I don't know what to...
Given how powerful a wolf's scent is, Bigby's nose right now must be going crazy over this.
That's probably one of the quotes. It was like, this is disgusting.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me.
What are you doing?
He's gonna get me killed.
What you doing?
Please, Bigby.
What you
please
doing?
Don't.
What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
Shut the fuck up!
Damn.
Now. Oh.
You're killing me, dude. Just saying.
You're a monster. A fucking monster.
What else is new?
Alright.
Why are you
I get that a
doing
lot.
this? I'm not part
Because
of the
I can.
crew. Fuck. The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me. Took over my storage and delivery a long time ago.
I want to hear
All
as much
because
as I
of that
can.
heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I'd let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up.
Why would Bloody Mary have heat problems?
I don't know.
Probably.
Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do.
You notice that we left marks on his face.
I know, because you squeezed his face. I don't know why you'd prone to
I
think
swear.
squeeze his face.
And I don't want to know. I'm not allowed to know.
All right, I believe you. Calm down.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when.
You broke the lock on the other side? Hold on.
My man broke both locks on the other side.
I guess we don't need keys. He is the key.
You know, funny enough, in Cyberpunk, you have that as an option. If you have equipped, I think, if you have equipped the gorilla arms, and you have, you know, I think if you're either strong enough or you're high level enough, you have the option to not wait in line. Because originally it says that, you know, you need a key to go see the surgeon. But if you, like I said, if you're basically built enough, you can just, like, you know, force the door open.
Oh yeah, I remember doing that.
And one of the characters, and, you know, the girl who's with you, you know, like, if you, she like, you know, we could just, you know, wait in line, or, you know, just maybe find the key lying around somewhere. If your character suddenly says, you know what, fuck that, and, you know, they grab the door and they just, like, force it open Iron Man style, the girl who's with you will just look at you and be like, whew, someone's in a hurry.
Right.
Yeah, you literally disrupt them in, like, I think, like a cyber surgery session as well.
Yes. Yes, you interrupt the cyber surgery.
It's a meth lab.
There's a song about that, but I'm not gonna say it here.
My
This man
God.
looking befuddled.
It's
You
a
see his
meth
face?
lab.
My man took one look at it and said,
A
huh?
literal meth lab.
What is this place?
I told you, Big P. I don't know. They muscled me out.
Makes sense.
I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Run.
Lights.
It's business. It's all
I
I've
mean,
ever had.
I mean, you did
I
kind
guess
of push
that's
the
why I
button.
stuck around when they took it.
Damn it. You can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. They'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there.
I had to. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the crooked man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me?
There's a lot of lines throughout the entire game where
That are
characters
overused.
ask us where the fuck were we when shit was going down.
I don't know. Maybe another case?
It hasn't been
Did you
easy
call?
for me. You think I want to live with this at my back?
All right, Johan, do me a favor. Just shut the fuck up and stay out of the way. Can you manage that?
Glamorous.
So this
Honestly,
is what
when you
Beast
switching
was
it, when you were switching his
Glamours.
face,
Other
I thought you
kinds
were
of
gonna
magic.
break his mouth where he
Could be
wouldn't talk.
dangerous stuff.
Maybe
I thought he just
just don't touch
incapacitated him
anything
so he wouldn't
back
be able
here.
to talk.
Please?
Didn't I tell you to sit down and shut up?
My man said, I follow 3 basic rules when you're around me. Show up, keep up, shut up.
Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the crooked man has under his yoke.
His yoke?
These are raw
What episode is
materials
this, by
for
the way?
making magic.
I have
Anti-green
no
leaf.
idea.
Any
4
other
or
rogue
5?
witches out
Actually,
there
no, I
probably
think
get
it's
their
like
supplies
6 or
here.
7.
Looks like math or something.
How do you fancy with math, actually?
I'm terrible with math. Well, I used to be really good at it, but...
Damn, they have those type of
Everybody on here? You know anything about this?
Have you ever seen one of those fall down?
No.
I did during college. They're not fun, and they're very loud.
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things.
Hang on a second, need to double check my thing. Okay.
Did you see what's going on here? All these fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming.
Oh, hey, Kingpin. How's business? Booming.
He's got all he needs. The raw materials, and the slave labor to process them. And with all this gear, looks like they could make just about any kind of magic. A lot of it. And it's pretty clear why.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's enslaving fables. On my watch.
Isn't it super ironic that he's the dude who gives a shit about this? Especially given who we are.
People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the crooked man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow?
No, Crane.
Crane's
He
not
said
here
he knows
anymore.
where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office.
Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. He probably still has the shard with him.
Although he did say that the mirror can somehow repair itself. But that's gonna take
if
for
they
freaking
got
ever.
their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
Hey, hold on. I told you what I knew. And look what you did to me. You're just as fucked up as they are.
Hey man, it's just a few marks. They will fade away eventually.
To be fair, you didn't really reason all that much.
No, I did just kind of grab him by the face.
Yeah, exactly.
You really
so you
still
kinda asked
are
right
the
there,
big
too.
bad wolf. Is this what you do? You just go around ruining Fable's
There was
lives?
no other way.
I got a little hot, and, son of a... I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Do you really think this is gonna be all right? All this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That
I love share play.
I know, right? TK?
TK, you there?
Yeah.
it's his icon, his symbol. What kind
Is
of a
that
guy
silent
uses a torture device as his
rock?
icon? The
I'm
kind
just
of
listening
guy
to the
who
story.
isn't going to be understanding about Bigby Wolf
Same.
showing himself in. So tell me this. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm going to have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
You're
You
on your
won't
own.
care that I held up my hand.
You won't have to worry, Johan. I'm gonna take him down.
Sorry, we're closed.